Welcome to today's Reformer workout. We'll be focusing a lot on trunk rotation. So for some of you that are feeling stuck in the middle part of your back, if you really are trying to crack your back over a foam roller and find that adjustment constantly, allow yourself to go through this flow of exercises in combination with the breathing. And that's really going to help you understand how to expand through the rib cage, how to really connect the breath to the rotation so that you can gain more range of motion through that middle part, that thoracic part of your spine. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. For the first exercise, go ahead and flatten your foot bar, and we will be using the mat surface. From here, let's go ahead and bring our body into a 4-point. Now you can do this on a regular mat versus the reformer. I just prefer to flow from where I am. So from here, I want to make sure that I've got a couple springs on my reformer bed so I'm not moving the bed at all. And I want to think about my spine here. So finding a neutral spine. I'm going to just think of effort through my arms, effort through the knees here into the mat surface, pulling my stomach up and in slightly, and just taking a nice big breath through my neutral spine. I'm going to inhale through the nose. Fully exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Just coming into that connection with our breath. Let's go 2 more as we prepare. Inhale. 2, exhale. And 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Now to take that into rotation, what I'm going to do is keep my right hand where it is, bring my left fingertips to be placed in the middle of the back of my head. Now as I inhale, I'm going to go ahead and open my T-spine towards my left. Feel the oblique here, and then exhale back at your center. And again, inhale. Feels so good. Exhale back. So again, you're trying to really create physical space on your left side as you breathe in and exhale. 1 more. We inhale and we exhale. Nice job. Bring your hand back down. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Other hand behind your head. I want you to inhale as you open. Exhale back. Again, inhale. Exhale back. Really feeling this side physically open. And back. Last 2. We inhale. And back. Last 1. Let's inhale. And then return. Nice job. Okay. From that position, I'd love for you to take a seat just on the side of the reformer here. We're just going to use the awareness of where our sit bones are in space here, connected to the edge of the reformer pad. And I want to make sure that my knees and my feet are stacked in front. From this position, we're going to go into an overhead. So as we reach overhead, we're physically elevating through the rib cage. We're going to gain more space through both sides as we create the rotation. And I want to interlace my hands. So right here, I want to think about gently pushing up towards the sky. So physically lengthening the lat muscles and reaching the arms up. So let's do that together. Reaching up, I want to push into the ceiling, right? So there's a lot of elevation right here. Now, as I inhale, I keep my hips really grounded. I rotate towards my left. Feel that right side, get more space. Exhale through the center. Go towards your right side. Inhale. Feel the left side expand. Exhale. So we start to see the relationship with the breath. As I go towards the left, my right side inflates all the way through the back of my rib cage. I exhale, come back to center. I go towards the right. I feel my left side and I slowly come back to center. It feels so good. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Keep those hips. And again, inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's pause for a moment. We're going to do 1 more position seated here. So I want you to actually bring your palms to your rib cage, the bottom of your rib cage right here. And this is just giving you some feedback through the breathing. So in Pilates, we talk a lot about lateral breathing, which is basically going outwards and feeling that connection maybe on a mat surface, but widening through the sides versus just using the diaphragm in the front. What you're gonna do is hold the ribs right here. Now, as you create your inhale, not only are you gonna feel your diaphragm inflate through your stomach, but also your hands are gonna be moving outward like that. So let's go ahead and inhale. Feel that right through here on the sides, and then exhale. They come closer into one another. And again, inhale and exhale. So allowing your body to move outward is really important with our breathing. And exhale. We'll do one more together. Here we go. It's an inhale. And exhale. Very nice. So all that conscious breathing wakes us up, right? Helps us actually check in with our body and gets us in a little bit of a better space to perform exercises. For the next exercise, I'll be using a blue button, but if you want more support, you can use a red, just depends on your reformer at home. We'll be back in our 4-point position. Let's go ahead and bring our hands under our shoulders here. So I want to find a modified plank, and this is going to help me breathe in laterally through my rib cage. And I'm pushing into my arms here to protract my scapula, to really spread that area nice and wide. Begin by pushing your knees backwards, and as you inhale, take your body backwards. So I'm spreading, I'm inhaling through my plank position. I'm exhaling to pull back and in. Keep your shoulder, keep your scapula position. Inhale back. Exhale in. So really flowing with that breathing again. Inhale. 2, exhale. Let's go 2 more. Inhale. Exhale in. One more time. Keep your scapular position. Exhale in. Beautiful. We're just going to flow from the current position through the 4-point. We're going to keep everything stacked. The bed is quiet, reaching the left arm as we inhale. 2, exhale. To the right side. 2, exhale. To the left side. 2, exhale. To the right. 2, exhale. Feel the expansion through the ribs to the side that's opening. And exhale. To the right. And exhale. To the left. And exhale. Last one. 2, exhale. Now let's pause again. Come back to that first exercise with that modified plank. The knees push back. You inhale again. You fully exhale. Keep the scapula engaged. Inhale. 2, exhale. And inhale. 2, exhale. Really feeling that breath connect us to our core and our rib cage. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale back. Beautiful job. Let's return the bed. We're going to change to a red spring unless you have already changed to that. If you want more support, you can obviously add more. We're going to bring our left foot forward. Now I want you to make sure that you are not too narrow with your foot stance. You've got that width that makes sense for you to balance in a half kneeling. From this position, we're going to be adding rotation towards this side, my left side. So I'm first going to reach up towards the sky. From that position, when I push the bed backwards, I'm going to be opening towards my left as I inhale. Reach, 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 reach. Now exhale, use that back thigh and adductor to pull up. Return. And again, inhale. Feels so good. To exhale. And inhale. 2, exhale. Last 2. Use your adductor, pull in, get tall, get tall, get tall. One more, it's an inhale. 2, exhale. Excellent. Let's replace the hands. Bring the leg under us. We're going to connect that to the shoulder block. The other foot comes forward. And here we are for the other side. So again, notice the width. Make sure that you are centered. You're going to be using that front leg for stability again and reaching up. And here we go. As you push back, begin to open. Inhaling. 2, exhale, pull up. Use your center. Use your adductor all the way in. And again, reaching. 2, exhale. And again, reach. And exhale. Last 2. Pull up, 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 up. Get nice and tall. Let's do one more. And all the way to the top. Beautiful job. Excellent. Let's go ahead and lower our hand position again and pause. Okay, so from this position, here we are. We've got one red spring, which is fine. I want to come on back to that same type of plank position, but this time I've got more support with the red and my knees will be hovering. So as I push through my arms here, I'm going to take my toes that are tucked forward. I'm going to lift my knees up. I'm going to push as I exhale. Feel your core engage. Keep your head over your hands. Inhale in. Exhale. Notice the difference with the breath. Inhale in. Exhale. Inhale in. Exhale. Inhale in. Do one more. Exhale. Inhale in. Go ahead and rest the knees for a moment here. Take a rest position, pushing the arms, reaching towards the bar, and just pause for a moment. Full breath, full exhale. Nice job. We're going to come back and do one more set. Pushing into the arms, again, connecting the breath. This one's a little bit different. We are exhaling out. So we hover the knees. We go exhale to inhale. Exhale to inhale. Exhale to inhale. Keep the breath flowing. And back. We got one more. Exhale, strong shape, and all the way back. And release the knees. Excellent job. We'll untuck the toes, reach the arms again. Lengthening through the upper body. Great job. Excellent. For the next exercise, I want to change my spring. I'll be going to a blue and removing my red. Now, if you want to have a little bit less spring tension for this one, you can do like a yellow button, would be a little bit lighter. Seated in the middle of the bed here, we'll be using our rear strap for some rotation. Now, with the breathing for this one, what I want you to think about is you're going to be exhaling to create rotation, and you're going to feel more obliques on this side. And as you inhale, think about getting taller and winding the tension from your spring. So we have a little bit more of this relationship with the tension and how we connect to the breath and the core. So here we go. Interlace, small loop, Allegro 2, right here. Head and arms. Here I go. It's an exhale. Feel that. Inhale, get taller as you come back. So it feels really good to release the tension as you inhale. Here we go again. Exhale. Inhale. Again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Notice how tall you can get on the way back. Exhale to inhale. We're not side bending, we are rotating. Exhale to inhale and exhale. 2, inhale, moving with the sternum here. Last one, and all the way back. That feels so good for the trunk, for the obliques, and you actually feel like this little stretch going on in your back. Let's go ahead and just face the other direction. I can show you from behind. So here I am in the center of the mat, taking my rear loop, and I want to make sure obviously the head moves with the body, not just flicking the head around. Here we go. We are going to exhale, create rotation. Inhale, get taller, get taller, get taller. Exhale. Inhale, get taller, get taller, get taller. So really feeling that. Exhale. Inhale. No side bending right here. Exhale. 2, inhale. Keep going, sitting right over those sit bones as you create the rotation. And again, inhaling back, keeping the head and the sternum. Exhale, inhaling back. Let's go 2 more. Inhaling back. And 1 more. Inhaling to return. Beautiful job. Now we've really been focusing on that middle spine and rotating a lot of that with the breathing. It feels really good. Next position I would love for you to do is just making this a little bit heavier. So we have a blue, if you can do a blue button, or if you're comfortable with a red, you can do that. I'll move mine to a blue button and I'll be in a kneeling position or half kneeling facing my tower. So from right here, I'm going to start with my right foot this time, right up against my shoulder block. So I have that 90-degree bend, and I'll be rotating again towards this side, but this time with some more tension from a different location. So right here, I want my hand right above my knot area, tall on my spine, and my other hand behind my head. Now, what I like to do is just get my angles. I've got my knee over my ankle, my hips are here, I've got this nice width, not too narrow, and then my hand is just placed here. So I'm gonna start rotating first towards my window. So there's my T-spine, not my hips. As I rotate towards you, I pull my strap. I inhale back. Feeling the lat connection, feeling the inner thigh to support you. Exhale. So if you're doing this with a red spring, it might be a little heavy. Just pay attention to your body and where you're gripping from. Inhaling back. And 4. Keep going. Inhaling back. And 5. Good. Let's do 3 more together. Inhaling back. Exhale, smooth rotation. Last 2. Pulling back. 1 more right here. Exhale. Beautiful job. Slowly come all the way in. Be mindful of your spring tension. Replace your strap. We're going to do the other side. Let's set up together. So I've got my heel up in line with my shoulder block. I've got my hand going to be connected to my rope above the knot. And again, I'm not too narrow with my width here. So here I go. I'm going to face you as I open. And now I exhale and I rotate. I squeeze, wind it up. I inhale back. Notice your lat is really working, right? Your inner thighs. Just to hold your body super stable. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Opening up at this side. Exhale. 2, inhale. And exhale. 2, inhale. Almost there. Rotating around, smooth pull with that arm open to the side. Last 3, here we go. Smooth and controlled. Last 2. And your last one right here, we're gonna pull, we're gonna row, squeeze, and then gently return back. Beautiful job. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and transition into the next exercise. For the next exercises, we'll be using the short box on the reformer. Now, I've added a few red springs to secure my base so it will not move. We're gonna go ahead and come to a side seated position. I've got my top foot facing you, and I've got my hips stacked here, so I'm not opening up towards my ceiling. I'm gonna start with just a stretch up to the top of my tower here with my top arm, really reaching here and then taking both hands onto my white panels. So this is a great opportunity to breathe into this exposed side here through the abdominals. I'm gonna inhale, expand through that right side, fully exhale. Again, inhale, 2, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. From that position, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I've got my safety strap nice and tight. Now this one is tricky. This is a lot of work through your obliques here. It's more advanced, so just keep that in mind as you're going along here. I'm gonna get on my fingertips, my hands become behind my head, and here I go. I'm going to inhale, rotate, face the ground, exhale, face you. Inhale, exhale, good, inhale, exhale, again, inhale, exhale, and inhale, 2, exhale. We're gonna reach over here. We're gonna pause, come back up. We're gonna do the other side. So first, taking our strap in our foot, I take this big stretch overhead. I reach here, enjoying that. The safety strap is nice and tight. My hips are stacked. Take my hands to the white panels and continue with the breathing. It's an inhale, expanding. Exhale. Follow your breath out. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's go 2 more. Inhale, 2, exhale, and 1 more. And exhale. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is build up the same way here as I've got my body stacked, fingertips and hands. I'm going to inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Really utilize the obliques. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Last one. Exhale, 5. Take that final stretch up and over. Enjoy that and pause. Come all the way back. And let's go ahead and just set up facing forward. So I'm on the edge of my box right here, and I'm not going to squeeze a ball today. I just want to make sure that my safety strap is nice and tight. So now what I'm going to challenge is, can I breathe while coming into a C curve? So as I inhale, I'm going to come back. I'm expanding the ribs out. Now as I exhale, I'm thinking of creating this scooping sensation forward over my pelvis, lifting tall. Again, inhale. 2, exhale. Remain tall here. And again. 2, exhale. Nice and tall. Let's go 2 more. Inhale. 2, exhale. Lifting tall. 1 more time. Inhale. 2, exhale. And lifting tall. Beautiful job. Go ahead and pause for a moment. You can relax a little bit through the feet area. Just kind of shake out the ankles just for a moment. For the next exercise, make sure that your feet again are nice and secure. Arms are forward. This time we're going to roll back. We're going to hold. I want you to open up and rotate towards one side, opening the arm. Inhale. Exhale. Go to the other side. Exhale. Notice the breath. We expand right here. We come back forward. Inhale, 2, exhale, and inhale, 2, exhale, inhale, 2, exhale, really reaching back, maintaining the C curve. Exhale. Keep the arm alive that's reaching. Don't let it get heavy in front. And we inhale, 2, exhale, last 2 each. And reach. 1 more. Last one to the center. Roll all the way up. Let's take a moment. Make sure your feet are flat. They are unhooked, but just reaching above, opening up through the spine. Just allowing your body to take a good stretch here. Very nice. Excellent. Let's go ahead and release, and we'll be changing our spring tension next for the next exercise. We're going to leave the short box the way it is. It's a smaller surface for our torso, so just be aware of that for your pelvis position. And we're going to be on a blue button. If you want something lighter, you can definitely go lighter. It's basically a prone position on the short box facing the tower. If you don't have the tower to grab onto, you would grab onto the risers of your reformer at the end. Okay, let's go ahead and slowly bring our pelvis onto the box. And I've got just to where my hips are right here, my pubic bone's near the edge. And then from that position, I'll be drawing my legs up. I'm looking for length. Arms are gonna walk up to my tower, so your risers if you have a reformer at home. From this position, it's a very strong position to think of the hamstrings lifting here. The bum is working. And here we go. We're going to be pulling our body through the arms for a pull-up. Squeeze. Inhale back. Exhale. So just notice here. The exhale is when you pull in. Here's your inhale. Your arms are overhead. So you get a nice stretch of your rib cage. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And just keep the tempo. The legs are activated. Your back extensors are activated. Pulling through. Last 3. Strong. And 2. And your last one right here. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and slowly bring our body all the way back to our home base. Good. Okay, let's dismount off the box here. We're going to be taking the box to the side. Remove it from your reformer. And we're going to be getting into a little bit more hip rotation next. So let's make sure our foot bar is up at normal height. And then we just want to have a regular red and a regular blue. If you prefer your headrest to be up, you can go ahead and add that as well. But I'll be coming down, making sure my straps are available. And here we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is actually threading these over my legs. So instead of on my feet, I go all the way over my long loop, and I go all the way over on this side as well. So wiggle down, make sure you feel good with your positioning. We're going to basically do circles first with the knees. So I want you to first push down, go around, and pull back. And just notice as you're doing that, we're just playing with the tension from a little different location. It's less than being on the feet, of course, which means your body is going to have to control that circle. Less tension to support us out here. And again. And let's do one more. Good. Let's go 5 the other way. We open, pushing down and in. 4. And 3. Feels so good in the hip socket. Here's 2. And 1. Awesome job. Now from that position, I'm going to just slowly bring my right foot into my long loop and then my left leg into my long loop. And here I am back at my traditional frog position. From the frog, I'm going to be pushing all the way out first and pausing. Now, what I want to challenge your hips and your pelvis with is taking the legs from that position just a little bit wider than the reformer width is fine. Soften the knees, and now we're going to draw small, controlled circles in space. Now, what I'm doing is I'm really thinking of, can I keep a neutral pelvis? And I'm not rocking my hips up and down, drawing my circle. Pulling in, lift, pulling in, lift. Tiny circles, soft knees. Last 3, 2, and 1. Now reverse it from there. So visually you can see them coming around 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keep the pelvis. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Bend back for frog. Take a moment here. That's a lot of inner thigh, a lot of control through the pelvis. Let's go ahead and push all the way out. We're going to pause again. This is extended frog reversed. We're going to open to our straddle. We're going to bend the knees. Keep that strap with pressure. Connect the heels. Try not to move the bed. Push it out. Open out. Bend it in. Click the heels. Push. 3. Open, bend, and in. 4, open, bend, and in. It's a little trickier. It's a lot more pelvic support. Here's 5, bend, and pause. Go the other way. Kick it out, close it in, bend. 2, reach. A little more fluid in this direction. 3, and 4. 1 more, and 5. Woohoo! Let's go ahead and pause right here. If you have your headrest down, let's go ahead and keep that. If you don't have it down, now's a good time to take it down. Do a little short spine to finish. We're going to be pushing all the way out. Let your legs lift, 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 lift. Hold, bending in, roll it down. Sequentially through the spine. Feels so good. Moving 1 vertebra at a time, lifting up, bending, rolling, and pressing away. Here's 3. Lift, bend, and roll, and push, and 4. Lift, bend, and roll, and push. 5. Lift it, bend it, go make it slow, juicy, juicy, all the way through that lower back and release at the bottom. Okay, let's carefully take off our straps, find the foot bar with the free foot. Nice job. Thank you so much for joining me for this Pilates Reformer workout, focusing more on the T-spine rotation in different orientations today. If you guys have questions or comments about the exercises, drop it in the comment box below. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.